What up, everybody? Oh shit, hold up, I need to... I'm gonna, go through the matches that I played yesterday, and then, probably put it up on YouTube. How many games did I play yesterday? 1, 2, 3, 4... 26? I played 26 matches yesterday. That is disgusting. It's crazy because I almost fumbled in 2 games. Yeah, I mean, I didn't really fumble in this one. It was mostly in this game, and that's pretty much it. This one was pretty close too, though. "26 matches. That's a lot of games." Oh, the hell did I just click on? What the hell? Who is that? Why did they pop up on my... Whoa. The new Steam overlay is, like, really weird. Oh shit, Mr. Chan. Howdy do, Mr. Chan. Mr. Chan, I wanted to tell you, I did a thing yesterday. I'm sure you saw it on Twitter, but I was like, maybe they're still on. Maybe I'll hop on their call. Nah, y'all were already off for the night. That shit was crazy. What up, Deep Panchito? Thank you. I agree, it was awesome. It was very, I had to use so much of my brain power yesterday that after after I was finished with my matches, I had a really bad headache, and I think I was just dehydrated. I had to take some like Tylenol, and I couldn't sleep. I was like, dude, my body went through it, bro. It was like some ultra instinct type shit. I felt like shit afterwards. You missed it? Don't worry, we're gonna run through every single one of these. We're gonna run through every single one of these matches. I played 26 games yesterday. 26. I played 26 games, and let me just 5, 10, 13, 16, 21, 26, 29, 33, 37, 41, 43, 48, 53, 57, 60, 63, 68, 72, 77, 82, 86, 90, 94, 97, 101, 104. I played 104 matches, or sets, or rounds. 104 rounds yesterday. That's disgusting. 26 games and 26 games and 104 matches. Or 26 games and 104 rounds. That's horrendous. Yeah, the adrenaline carried me. That shit was... Alright, well, we'll go ahead and get started. Good shit against Acumajor. I think, yeah, he played way less aggressive than he normally did. At least I wasn't getting paid. Yeah. 104. I need to make a note of that. It's disgusting. Janver, I played 26 games and 104 matches. 104 rounds. I placed first. Yeah, I placed first. In ICFC, yeah. I played 26. I had to play 26 matches. Right? And then 104. Why did I count all that? Because yesterday I was like drained. Like my body went through it afterwards. We suffering. Shit was crazy. I think it's because usually I'm not used to like the most I think I've ever played in a tournament was definitely not 26 games. The most I think I've played is like, oh well, I guess that's a little bit different. If well, hold on, because this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I played against basically 9 people, but a majority of them went to 3. Six of those sets were 3 full games worth, so that shit just got elongated. Yeah, and then we played, yep. We played a lot before. I mean, we didn't play a lot, but we played... I think we only played 2. 3? Wait, 3? Oh, it's because it's first to 2, but yeah.
So you got a 50-50 chance of winning.
Jesus Christ.
But I'm a genetic freak, and I'm not normal.
Yo, welcome, 7-String Syndicate. Thank you. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and get started. It was so sick that I got sick. You couldn't do ICFC too many sets. That's how you build up your endurance, brother. I'm actually gonna put a text. Whoa, why is that big? SC. Don't mind this. Don't mind. Don't mind it. Put that in the corner.
Round 1. Fight.
Way up here. Hold up. Alright. Yo, what up, Jumanji? Few days? Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I'm down. Just hit me up whenever I'm on. Was I taking breaks? I was kind of like It wasn't a lot. I mean, like, it'd be a few... What the fuck is this new Steam overlay, brother? Please, can I put this... Oh, I can. Nice. No, I don't have to worry about that. Okay. I would take... I mean, however long it took, basically, I would report the match. And then if they said, all right, you and so could play, there was like a 5-10 minute break in between each game. Because I would either set up the lobby or wait to call the person to set up the lobby. So, yeah, it was like 5-10 minutes per set, and then towards the end, it started getting it. Obviously, it started slowing down a bit more, like to 15 minutes ish. Just because there were some matches in front, or like 15 to 20 minutes, because there were matches in front of me, and then we'd have to wait, and then there'd be streams in front of us, and then whatever. The connection for this was pretty. I mean, it was as good as it'll be. As good as it was. I think normally it's pretty bad, but considering it was a tournament match, I didn't feel it too much, which is pretty nice. The the times I did feel it was when I tried breaking tackle. I didn't break any tackles in this set. Did not break any tackles in this set. New Steam overlay is horrible. Yeah, it's not good. They are notorious for having a dog shit integrated overlay system, or integrated fucking format. I mean, I will say it's a little bit better than before, I guess, but how the fuck do I see my friends? Oh, are they all right here? Is there a drop down box that I can... No? That kind of sucks. View players. Can I view friends? Can I see my friends list? Friends. Okay. I guess it's okay. Yeah, I saw AB put one kid. That was crazy. I didn't realize that until after the whole damn thing. They were like, "Whoa, it's a big pot," and I was like, "Was like 400?" I didn't think it was like maxed out ICFC pot. Yeah, this set was pretty okay. I fucked up pretty quickly. Didn't break that. Hella didn't break that. Should I get rid of my inputs? Actually, hold up. Let me clean this up for YouTube. Get rid of the command history. Actually, you can keep the command history. Get rid of the player attack info. And then we can get rid of the shit. Yeah? Does that look better? Yeah, it was definitely less pressure. I wasn't fucking worried about it. I was just like, alright, well, let's game. Did I lag with other people? Azeem a little bit, but it was more towards the end of the games. Or I think it was like, there was like instances of stuttering, but it wasn't like game changing. It wasn't like, oh shit, I tried to break a throat. Like, it was just, we were just kind of like chilling, and then it lagged a bit, and then it went back. Senpai relaxed kind of. I think it was about the same as this one. There were times I tried doing shove, or like while standing 4, and I got a different input entirely, and I was like, ah, shit. PhiDX also, but I think that's just the game. The game kind of was not not handling our connection well. Yo, Sir Jones for 1 year, 1 whole year, has been that long. Shit, thanks, homie. That's a lot of time. I appreciate that dedication and that consistency. Thank you, brother. I really do appreciate that. 1 whole year. God damn. That's a lot of time. Wait, Mr. Chan also did it for 1 year. Wait, hold up. 2 1 years in one stream? I didn't even see that. God damn. 1 whole years in the chat. That's... Let's go. That's tight. Thank you guys. To both of you. Y'all are the reason why I want to stream and like do this shit, because it's like, oh, they care. I'm not like, you don't have to sub for me to keep streaming, but it's definitely a morale boost. So thank you guys. I do appreciate that. I need to get more emotes. I do need to get more emotes. You know, for the 2 1 years, we're gonna make some new emotes. So be on the lookout for that. I'll figure something out. I'll put together a little something something. You got 3, but yeah, I'll come up with something. I'm a Noctis main myself. What are your thoughts on the character at a high level? Noctis is a bitch. I'm sorry. You'll see. You'll see why. If you stick around through all the games, you'll see why. PhiDX beat me up, so he's good. He's good. Competitive, he's very good. The Scooby-Doo. Alright. Let's get into this shit. Going into this game, I was unsure how he'd be playing. I don't think I play as Marduk often, or ever. I think I only play as Steve or Bryan. So I've never played as Marduk. I was just kind of like, we're gonna do the non-Marduk things that get me killed. So like, I try not to get hit by down back 2, and I look for the lows a lot, because Marduk's lows are really fucking shitty, and he gets blown up for them pretty quickly. And with King, luckily King has a long enough leg to consistently punish his down 3. So if he ever does down 3, you'll see me hopefully always punish it. I don't know if I might have brain lagged a bit, and because of the lag, I might have missed a punish here or two. Yeah, there's one unbroken tackle that was pretty consistent through the set. He was doing... So in this beginning set, I noticed he was very aggressive with Power Crush, and he should have been doing this a lot more. I'm surprised he stopped. I don't know why he did. But anytime I'd taken advantage... I mean, I'm +5 here. He automatically goes into Power Crush and blows me up for it. He tried to do down forward 1 into the get up tech, and I'd roll out of it. He never went for the... I think he went once for the reset, and it didn't work. He tried mashing. That doesn't work. I need to make sure to get my combo correctly. He broke a lot of giant swing, which is really frustrating. Ooh, while sending 4. He played it very well, but I think he was trying to play too much on a counter hit. Nice giant swing break. I think he was playing too much on a counter hit type of beat, which, I mean, it's not bad for Marduk. I fucked up the throw break. But he can just play the neutral better if he's going for like something simple, like you know, just lows. This was bold as shit. Sorry, my ADHD brain will go off topic every now and again. So if you see me like swap, I'll make sure to swap back between. But yeah, his game plan was more counter hit based, which for Marduk isn't bad, but it's hard to enforce it when the opponent isn't walking up on you and pushing a button, which was something that I wasn't doing as much. And if he got lucky, it would be, you know, a rare instance. But in doing so, he's missing out on a lot of like very safe opportunities to rush down or poke me out in the neutral. So I got lucky because of that, because he was not doing that kind of play style. So chain grabs, I only stuck with one. I wanted damage. You only ever want collective damage throughout the sets because it's guaranteed. Am I pad on or a stick? I play on a K stick, Korean stick. How do I hide giant swing shining mix? There's an input that you do with Shining Wizard, or I'm sorry, with Giant Swing, where you input Giant Swing, and then you dash forward, and then you push 1, and it'll store the input and act as though you're doing Giant Swing. I think there's a YouTube video on it somewhere. They are both reactable. Context also kind of matters. But the animation is identical with Shining Wizard and Giant Swing, which is something that I did not know, which makes it even more fucked up. The animation is identical. Like you can't distinguish it until you see the hands on the body. So the best thing you can look at is just, you know, the hands, where if he is putting his hands towards your back, it's a Giant Swing. If he's putting your hand, there's certain animation tells with Shining Wizard, your character will drop your hands and you'll just kind of be exposed. If it is Giant Swing, he'll grab you. It'll look like he's grabbing your opponent from while holding his back, and like those are the two biggest like animation distinguishable tells. So if you see yourself get grabbed and your character drops their hands, it's Shining Wizard. If you see his arms wrapped behind your back, it's Giant Swing. It is very hard to. It's hard to distinguish. For me, sometimes I get fucked up, but like depending on the context and how like quick you are to see it, it's doable to see it. Yeah, the running Giant Swing stuff. Anyways, back to this. Did I go forward? Excuse me. Yeah, so I was doing a lot of 1 chain grabs. That was a bold ass move because he could have just power crushed here, and I'm kind of surprised he didn't, because normally, I mean, he did it the first time. I don't know why he did down back 3 there. That should have hit, which is unfortunate, but
Perfect.
Pretty easy round.
Round 3. Fight.
This was kind of weird. He did this often. He did down back 2 into immediate low parry. I think it was just a option select fuzzy duck type deal. Option select fuzzy duck. I can't break throws. This is really unfortunate. +5 into an armored move. Or plus, I'm sorry, how plus is this? +4? +3? I just did shove too slow and his power crush came out. He went for the down forward 1 reset again. I could have won this set, but I just made some really bad mistakes. I should have just gone for, I mean, that's okay. I shouldn't have down forward 2 there, though, because that gave up my round. What the fuck? I need to be more consistent. If he scuffs up forward 3, that's such a big whiff. I get afraid to whiff punish it too early though, because that shit has an immaculate immaculate range. I do not want to get counter hit for it. So, caught him in a counter hit. Playing super chill. I think I get down back 2 here or something. Yeah, it's a frame trap. He tried doing down back 3 again. I don't know why. Like, there was more consistent. I just need to be more confident in my option, I guess. I don't know how I win this. Oh, right. This was so... I don't know what I tried doing here. It was not... I think I tried to do... I meant to do Muscle Buster, and my brain was like, yeah, Atlas Hammer. My hands did not translate that well. Just not. Yeah, it's not. Hey, you want to duck after down 4-2? You gonna get crouch grabbed. He should have done... I die here if he did the right combo. Down 4, 3, 2, 1, 2 into whatever. I die there. I guess he was just unsure of the ball. This was goated. Oof, alley kick. He didn't block alley kick once this entire set. And I killed him towards the end of every... I noticed everybody in tournament only ever picks one option. I should have been more consistent with that too. I tossed this round. I think I just got too antsy with throws because I tried to do literally everything to not, you know, throw. I just need to chill out. I got hit there. I think I tried throwing one more time and I got counter hit for it. That's tragic. What's the break for the side throw right there? Side throw. Ambiguous. Any ground throws are ambiguous. Yeah. It doesn't matter where the position is, where he grabs you on the floor. It's just ambiguous. Thank you, Ultron. Yeah, so that was the first game. I should have won the first set. This was a blowout. Yeah. I mean, there's like if you're looking at the animation, you can't look at the animation, but he has the headbutt from like there's the only grabs that are different on the floor are when you grab them face up, feet towards, and the... Did I 3-0? Yeah, I 3-0. Yeah, if I grab you, if I do a floor ground throw, forgot the term. If I do a ground throw, face up, feet towards, figure 4 does the most damage. It's a 2 break, and then the crotch headbutts a 1 break. But that's like, you still wouldn't be able to tell the difference. You would just go for you just break the most damaging throw, usually, you know? Everything else, though, is ambiguous. 1 or 2, same animation. Project Runway. Project Runaway. Thank you, sir. Welcome. PRA. Hope you're doing well. Giant Swing one, that's also ambiguous. He can do Giant Swing from the 1 or 2 or the 2 break. It does not matter which one. It leads to the same amount of damage, leads to the same animation. And you just change the breakup. Yeah. It doesn't do a lot of damage outside of... If you hit the wall, it does do a lot. But if you don't hit any wall, it does like 2 damage. It does not do a lot. See how to do Detrock and Brandani for you. Hey, Brandini's in here. You can tell him hi yourself. Hey, Brandini. PRA says hi. You can tech it. You can tech it. If it's from the ground throw, you can tech it. That's why it legit does like 10, 15 damage. It does not do a lot. This game was something I should have done in the first set. I think I just rushed down a lot. That's disgusting. That is +1 into... I don't know how fast Shining Wizard is. Hold on, let me see my... 10 frames. Running is 13 frames to get into instant running. He did up forward 3, which is... What the fuck did I just do? Whoa. Does that reset the round? That's weird, I didn't know that. Wonder why he up forward 3 there? I don't know. He would have gotten counter hit. It wouldn't have hit regardless. Like, it was very weird. Yeah, he just did a lot of weird decisions this set, and I just played it simple. Grab a lot. I should have done Shining a lot more though, because I noticed that he wasn't... Another alley kick to end the round. I noticed he wasn't breaking Shining. I think it was because he was looking for Giant Swing. I actually saw this because I was like, well, fuck it, we're gonna duck in the start of the round while setting 2-2, get the free damage off. Wasn't doing anything about forward neutral 2, blow him up for it a little bit. Punish. This was that was a really nice break. Missed the punish. He tried punishing, and then he dies.
KO. Round 3. Fight.
Hold up, y'all are popping off in the chat. He beat forward neutral 2 though. Yeah, he might have thought I was gonna go into a low, which like, I guess. But that early into the game, that seems like too crazy of a risk that I want to do. I think maybe up 4-3 just whiff makes back one whiff. I don't fucking know. What up, Ayush? Chilling, we're chilling. Yeah, we're not doing anything crazy after down 3. Like forward 4 is like at the forward 4 afterwards is like a wall tech type deal that like you just fucking you expect them to do something, and sometimes the jab whiffs because he twirls, so his hitbox gets all weird towards the wall. Yeah, second round was pretty wild. Yeah. Back one is okay. I mean, back one has good reach. I get scared to throw it out because it can whiff against Marduk. Against his back two. I don't know if you know what his back two is. No break on the Shining. And then it's over. Yeah, he got swept. That should have been 2-0 me, but I fumbled the first game. And this one was also... I should have lost this game, but I think nerves got to the best of Ty. Yeah, back one's good, but if he does back two, any high that I do just fucking disappears. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure up 4-3 was just kind of like a, if he goes low, I blow him up for it and I get damage early, but I was not going to go low there again. And even if I did go low, like if I did like down 4, I just get he wouldn't counter hit and just get knocked down. Yeah. Up 4-3 is fat, so I can see it being a decent risk. It's always... Yeah, like it's... Like up 4-3 is only -2 on block. Like, he's not going to die for it. That being said, he did die for it. So, I mean... yeah, I guess he just got antsy with it. I need to punish that better. I blocked a lot of his down fours, and I did not kill him for it. Did not break that. We broke 0 tackles this set. He got me with what did he get me with? He got me with the throw a lot because I was not prepared for it. He didn't break this one, which I found kind of weird. I did 1 jab and a giant swing. I wonder what he did there. Broke it. We break throws out here. 2-1 to the 2-1. The Justin Iglesias. Yep. The you can't do anything but duck or hold back. PRA, you were Roger main? King players can break throws? I know, right? Ugh, down 1. Down 1 or down 1+2? No, down 1. This low parry was kind of weird too. It was the same timing actually as the last. I guess he's just looking for it with a fuzzy guard. I broke wrong. I think I just die here. My dumbass. I keep forgetting down 4-3-1 is plus. I was like, yeah, I can challenge that. Yeah. I was not expecting that throw at all. My hands were off 1+2. This one was really unfortunate. I was like, oh shit, we're chilling. I pushed 2. I forgot about the throw breaks against Marduk. He almost loses this round though, I think. Oh, just kidding. What up, that guy, Awais? Awais? Sorry. You're welcome. And then here, I just was like, fuck it. We're going to keep it short. We're going to keep it plus on block. Challenge some options. And he got fucking obliterated. Obliterated. And then I got thrown. And I was like, fuck. Luckily the wall was right there, so this shit saved me. He tried to, I did wall setting forward and he did armor at the wall. He didn't break it. And then 4-3. Because everybody ducks after Furoki. Which, whatever, kudos. This round, I'm going to preface it with this does not go well. This is not a good round for me. I won, but holy shit, this was not a good round. It's a very not okay round. I played it pretty decently. I need to see that. I need to be able to see that move. Another broken tackle. Or unbroken tackle. I did not break this throw, and this fucks me up really bad because he gets wall, kind of. This was, at this point, we're getting scrambly. This is scrambled Jesandy mode. We did not break the throw. We broke the option. We're getting scrambly. This, I'm so pissed. He should have been dead. I did not do 2+4 or 1+2. And then I do it again. I'm sorry. He tosses here. Could he have broken during armor? I don't think so. I think it was a little, like a near tip frame where he wouldn't have been able to break it. Because I know the sparks come out and sometimes you can break it. I think he was a little too far into the thing. What's your usual go-to post Marduk down 4 hitting you? Nothing. I don't do anything. I usually walk up on him. Or I just hold back. Or like dash block. Because sometimes Marduk can do back 1+2, his back swing headbutt, to evade any follow-up. So I try not to press on down 4 on hit. I know he's minus, so I try to just run up on him because, like, worst case scenario, he just jabs to get out of pressure. You know, nothing crazy. I don't like pushing into a button with down 4 though. There's too much going on. Here he just kind of he tosses. I don't know what he was doing. I also almost tossed. Oh, alley kick. That got really scrambly, and it did not go well. That was a really disgusting. Yeah, he did not. Yeah. But hey, we got the dub on that one. And then we get to play Senpai Relax. This connection was not the best either. So that was the first game. That was legit the first game that I had to play. I was supposed to play against Ace Unlimited, but he got DQ'd. So I ended up having to play Tai. First game. Yeah, I kept... Ugh. Nina's... PRA knows this. Nina's wall setting punishment is really good. And I kept doing forward, neutral 2. Or low. After everything. And... Senpai Relax just blew me up for it. This first game, he did a lot of ducking. Or, like, I just kind of counter hit. And I was like, okay. I win the game. That move is so... I don't like that move. Also, Senpai Relax did not break any throws. I crutched up on the throw.
Round 2. Fight.
Yeah, I think I punished the power crush later with back 1-2. That was really fucked up. I mistimed my... This match was laggy enough to where I was like, okay, this is a frame trap. That's supposed to beat that. I was like a frame off because I was just on a really bad lag. Otherwise it would have beaten it. I do that intentionally. I'm like +2 and I go instantly into shove. And it'll always counter hit. But the quality of the set was not well. This was really nice. Senpai Relax did not. Looked for the throw, and then doubted, and then stood up. I delayed it just enough to get the throw off.
Round 3.
You expect Nina TGOs to break throws? They don't need that for TGO, true. This was disgusting. That was... I've never seen that happen before.
Perfect.
Quick work. Light footwork. Everything just kind of worked out. Everything just kind of did not work out. This next one, it did not work out.
Round 1. Fight.
Everybody kept picking this stage. It's not that I don't like the stage, but sometimes I just don't. I just want a different stage. Nina's throw game was quite good. Surprised Nina didn't go full W. For real. Her throws are pretty good. Yeah, I started going low, and I should have just kept going mid. I don't know why. I should have just gone for... This is unfortunate, because I thought I ducked this. I should have just been going for people's elbow. Wow, I'm so pissed. I think I just did it too... Huh? Oh, it read my down forward 2. It read my down forward 2 as though I was trying to counter hit with down forward 2. She did it late enough to where I could do a button, and I didn't go into crouch. Because I was like, oh, it's gonna happen. And then I got fucked up. And I think I die for it. Forward 1 counter hit, I think. I think I go for... What happens here? Oh. Oh. We got saved.
Round 2. Fight.
Was there anything bad about Nina? No. I mean, her fucking lows. Ugh. And then, yep. She's got a good while-standing punishment game. Yeah, the only thing is range, but like... I don't know. Yeah, I start getting too defensive here, and I just keep getting hit by too many things. I kept going low, and I should not have kept going low. That was disgusting. That was just a call out. Didn't break the throw. She dies for it.
Round 4.
Yeah, she's got some weird, like, she's simple. Down forward 1 is short, but like, ugh, that wall setting punishment. Why did I keep going low? And I think I just die. Every low just hit, and I just die.
Final round. Fight.
Yeah. That's all it was in this game. I just was not... This was really unfortunate. Is she... is she plus on this? Actually, what's this one thing? It's -6. I just did it too late, I guess. I think that was a connection issue. Yeah, that was unfortunate.
You lose.
I just wanted to do lows and I kept dying for it. I think I fixed it a little bit more in this set. Her down forward 1's good, but it doesn't have that much range. But, I mean, it's a down forward 1, you know. Yeah, I don't think execution, like... I don't think she's execution dependent. She's only execution dependent if, like, you're focused on, like... I think she was more... She'd be more execution dependent if, like, she lacked damage and needed that execution for max, like, you know? Like with Lee, like, you need to do back 2 loops to get any damage, really. But, like, you can modify her combos to get some decent wall carry. Butterfly loops are just, you know, cool. With really good wall carry and really good, you know, damage payout if you take them to the wall. But she still has, I think, forward 4-2-3 or whatever. But everything else is not really execution heavy. It's just, she just plays the game. She's got a good set of tools now, I think. I think she's okay now. It's not impossible to win with her, you know? I kept backdashing a lot. Yeah, I was like, you know what? She's ducking. Usually I try to counter hit or do shove, and I just didn't do it. I think it was just because the connection was a little too shoddy to get shoves off.
Fight.
Nina's only really execution heavy if we're talking peak play on it. Yeah. Yeah. Her sidestep 1 cancels are okay. They're not like crazy, it's just don't die to them. Ice Spice review? Spino, you gotta get your... Oh, there it is! I did the thing! Yeah, this is not Ice Spice review. We are not reviewing Ice Spice. She's... Oh, sorry. This Oki is so underrated. Guts, you should definitely look into this. After back 2-1, this is just free. It beats out every option. If they wake up with a get up kick, they will get counter hit. They have to just hold back here. Or side roll to evade, maybe? It's a really good Oki. Everybody got hit by this. At least once. You block Nina side step 1 at the wall, it's 96%, 93%. Yeah, you just wait for a low to come out at that point. Yeah, that's a really good Oki. I should not have done forward 4 there. Back 2-1 is so good, I agree. I should have just kept getting up normally, like a functioning human being. I was trying to bait out Rage Art, and then she just Rage Drives here. This was supposed to be wall standing 4, and it would have caught. Instead, I got full crouch down forward 4. That was disgusting. Wake up, giant swing after spring kick. Oh, fucking... you should have ducked. You should have pressed 1. I don't know what to tell you. Here, we just did the king thing. Mid, low. We're schmixing it up quite a bit. I should have ducked that. Connection was kind of... eh. I should have punished that correctly. That's so annoying. I almost die here because who the fuck uses slide at that range? That was disgusting. Oh my goodness. Should have rage drive there, I think. I think that's kind of what costed her. And then I just scramble out too much here. I think I die. Oh, no, I don't. I did lost any. Hold up. I need to see that shit again. What round was that? Round 3?
Round 3. Fight.
Yeah, no rage drive there. Yeah, anything would have... Because this was off a counter hit. Rage drive for the re-wall splat. Sidestep left into the balcony, or into the wall break. It would have done a grip. And even if you don't, you do Rage Art and you get Oki after. It was just a weird setup. I thought, oh, she's gonna Rage Drive here. But didn't, I guess. Oh, the wall standing 4. I'm sorry, but this was disgusting. Instant wall standing 4 out of nothing? Yes, sir. I think King's better than Nina. I mean, as far as tools go, I'd say definitely probably King. That's so disgusting. The duration, or the hitbox range on it. This was unfortunate. I should have whiff punished that harder. I did not break. I cannot break this throw. I don't know what it is. I think it's just my brain thinking it's a 1 or a 2 break because it looks like she's doing an ambiguous grab, but it's not. I never break that throw. And then I just didn't break the correct throw here.
KO. Final round. Fight.
It does? Yeah, it's because she lunges forward, so I'm kind of like... I'm used to seeing giant swing, you know? Or like a multi-throw that looks like that. And then this was just cleanup. She should have punished that correctly. She did not. What up, Shootin' Doji? Yeah, it's my ICFC.
50-50 chance of winning. But I'm a genetic
Yeah, that.
freak, and I'm not normal.
It's 1 plus. Yeah, no, I'm kidding. No, we're chill. We're chill. Yeah. So this game was. I could have cleaned it up a bit better. That was the second game. Pastel. Yo, had hoodie. Welcome. Thanks for the sub. Appreciate it. Goddamn, Prime Gaming sub. Thank you, thank you. Welcome. I don't think I've seen you around. Running Exploder close rounds. Yes, indeed. This felt much easier to play against. Oh god, that animation. Super Kuma looked like there's a reason why he lost. He was looking at his hitbox. He was like, oh, I know, right? I always love that because his facial expression was just like, oh, fucking hitbox sucks. And then he ended up getting sponsored by hitbox. So it's like, it's a nice little feature in that. I don't know. I just keep it for the pop off. I like my pop off. Where do you rank Nina in terms of Sway characters? Compared to Bryan and... Well, I'd say Nina's like top... Yeah, I'd say she's like top 2. And then Paul, I think, is still up there. I don't think Bryan uses Sway like the other two do. The other two use her, like, Hayashida step for Nina is like evasive purposes and quick options. Bryan doesn't use Sway like that. Paul does use Sway like that because he can use it in practicality out of certain moves that put him in Sway, so she's up there. Who else has a Sway back? Lee? Yeah, I think those two are. Super Akuma got popped off on twice, which isn't a lot, but hilarious. Yeah. He was already sponsored by them at that point? I don't think he was. Or if he was, I didn't know. Because I saw something later about him getting sponsored with them, and I was like, ha, that's kind of funny. Good for him, though. I'm glad. Pastel be a wild Jin. He do be a wild Jin. I mean, I think Super Akuma just gets the turning nerves, I noticed. Because I played him in casuals this last combo breaker, and he played way differently. Like, he just did not care. And he was just, like, fucking running up on you. And that was not how he played against me, which was weird. So it might just be turning nerves. I don't know. I don't like Paul. I don't like Bryan's Sway back. Like, because he doesn't really get anything out of Sway other than Hatchet Kick and, like, and Soccer Kick, I guess, right? The utilization isn't there. Super Akuma's been sponsored by Hitbox since 2018. Oh, really? Oh, news to me. Motorcycle back 2-4. Yeah, but that's more like a whiff punisher. Paul, you can get a full counter hit launcher with his shit, or like he can get. I don't know. I think he's got. Yeah, I think he's more dependent on Sway, and he uses it better. I don't know. Alright. This felt fine to play against. I think he played too passively. Because I just kind of... He wasn't playing... I don't think he was playing in a tournament style. Because usually he kind of does. I focused a lot on his legs because he wasn't blocking a lot. And then I would just swap up timing. And I would avoid... I'm looking for forward 4 here. And electric. He did not do a lot of electrics. And the electrics that happened, I blocked. So he needs to come up on me to do any damage, and he did not approach at all. This is crazy people. Crazy people mentality. But it hit, so like, you know. Yo, what up, AK? Yeah, I'm hype. Excited. Literally kicking his face, yeah. I don't know why he did down back 4 here. I think I've played enough Jins to know I'm not ducking here. I'm looking for down 4-4, down back 4, down 4. Anything mid is going to hit. I was not looking for a I was not looking for a mid there.
Round 2. Fight.
Riven, we are fucking up Pastel. We're watching from yesterday's matches. He played too passively and relied too heavy on forward 4 and just got chipped. Like, his health just depletes. Like, this is the first... Whatever, he goes for jabs, I duck in the beginning, blow him up for it. The next chunk of his health that goes away is just lows and whiff punishment. Low. Whiff. Low. Low. Grab attempt. Grab attempt. Low. He's got half his HP gone, and most of it was due to whiff punishment. Block punished. Giant swing, didn't see it, and he's dead.
KO. Round 3.
Yo, what up, Riven? Sorry, I think I already said that. My brain is... We're still in recovery mode. Yeah. I don't know, I think... Oh, what about Josie? Her sway is... Her sway's good, but it's not like... Yeah, I don't know. I don't like Josie's sway. Her sway makes me... Her sway is war crime sometimes. Watching your inputs when you goof off after landing throws. Usually I just mimic the throw that I do. Like Giant Swing, I'll always do Giant Swing like 3 or 4 times. Just to get the reps in. Because I don't practice it during... Like, I don't go into practice mode and, like, practice Giant Swing. But I need to do that to be just consistent enough to get the... To get that, you know? Just going through the motion helps keep it fresh. This was unfortunate. This is supposed to be wall standing 4. I don't know why it didn't come out. I think that was just too fast. I could have killed him there. Break was a good throw break. This was a really... I think he takes this round. Or I could be wrong. Did I just alley kick here? Oh, I don't. As the next game that he takes the round. Yeah, Pastel unfortunately did not play... Did not play as well as he normally does. I think he just needs to get warmed up before tournaments or something. You have a replay where I just mash buttons off a leg lock. You heading out, PRA? Alright, homie. Thanks for coming by. Hope to see you soon, brother. Thanks for swinging by. He's hit or miss. I mean, he doesn't have a lot of tournament experience. He's still pretty new. Which, you know, kudos. I think Pastel's a Tekken 7er. So, plays good. I mean, he plays well when he does. He just needs to, you know, get the XP up, which it happens. I'm mashing here because he's just pushing buttons. It's funny tech. That was crazy. I usually do not do that, and I did that, and I was like, oh man. Aren't I a Tekken 7er too? I am a Tekken 7er. We went for the one break. Getting way too distracted. Sorry, Jesandy, we're flipping topics repeatedly. Gotta go? Alright, have a good one, Jesandy. Thanks for coming through. We'll get some games in soon. Back 3 there? Yeah. You wish you started Tekken as early as we did? I mean, dog, you're still as good as us, if not better than some of us. So, don't be worried about the time. Focus more on like the... I'm glad that I'm playing now than not playing at all. This is a really unfortunate round because I keep it simple and I fucking died for it. Oh, what did I even do? I tapped forward and I died for it. Oh. That was fucking that was painful. He wasn't handling jabs well, so I just kind of rushed down. What did I go for here? Oh, I think I went for the 2 break, yeah. Broke the 2. Everybody always breaks the 2. He didn't hop kick here, which is unfortunate. That was like his opportunity. Should have just done while standing 2. Did not come out though. That sucked. I just didn't dash up enough. Whew, scary. Ooh. Oh, this is unfortunate. He didn't break King's Bridge. I was like, fuck it, we'll do it. He dies. He dies for his troubles. Yeah, take your time with Tekken, man. This game is this game takes a lot. Takes a lot of time. Glide down back 4 isn't counter hit launcher anymore. That might be a thing in Tekken 8. I don't even know if he still has it in Tekken 8. Shit was really good in the early seasons.
Get ready for the next battle.
I was a little bit worried about this match because I usually don't do well against Acumajor. Or if I do well, it takes a while for me to get acclimated to how he plays, but he defaulted very quickly. I'm looking for... I always look for lows against Bryan, which I probably shouldn't have, to be honest. But anything he whiffs, he dies for. So I tried to play pretty far back and let him whiff, and you'll see I'll whiff punish a lot in this game. There it is, 4-2-1. Didn't see the shining. Bryan 3+4 nerf is so nice. Yeah. I'm sure they'll adjust moves as they go along. That was unfortunate. I just got kind of hit there. Thanks, AK. Appreciate that. I thought I ducked that. Oh, okay, so I have to commit to a duck. I can't. I guess it reads it as an interrupt. I should have 4-2-1. 4-2 down 1 there. I wasn't sure if it was going to hit though. He caught me on an immediate timing here. Which, kudos to him, but like, goddamn. He should have kept doing something like that to throw me off, but I don't know what he did. I think he just got blown up in the neutral too much and was taking too long to adjust. He fucked me up with some hatchets here and there, but I was pretty okay about it. We went for the 1 break again. Nobody breaks the 1 break. That was supposed to be a 2-1, not slice up 2. I didn't dash up far enough. I just kept it patient because I was like, I'm not going to take any risks of getting like counter hit. I mean, it still happened, but like, you know. Went for the 1 break again. Not going to risk it. Take the damage. Get the Oki. Dash giant swing. Irish whip is really good if your opponent doesn't break it. And even if they do break it, you don't get blown up for it. And you get a lot of damage out of it, so like, you know. I love Irish whip. Especially in a tournament, like, you just gotta do whatever you can to get the damage out. That's all that matters. Whiff punish. Delayed. This right here could have killed me. I'm glad I did it, because I was like, I'm not gonna go for a throw here. We adjust for the sidestep. Catch him pushing, do 4-3. This was kind of weird. I've never seen that before. I do 4-3 into, I think, crouch. Oh, I think it's because I push down. That's just a weird. Whiff punish. He just died off of whiff punishes. I was expecting him to rage art or rage drive after this, so I held it really quick. I didn't want to. Was not going to risk it. No risks. No risks. Yeah. Playing against Acumajor in the neutral was very... I just needed to play patient, and he would fumble because he wanted to get me getting... He wanted to catch me approaching, and I did not blunder at all. I was not worried. Like, I did not want to force any situation where that put me into that. He plays a bit more aggressive this set, but compared to, I mean, the stuff that he did was just not. I think at this point, I just had his timing down, and I was willing to start pressing. Like, yeah. He was just too, I think at this point, it was just too much, too far into the set for it to be a thing. I could have died for that, and I died for it anyways. I'm so sad. Do I like the Bryan matchup? It's okay. It's okay. I get to do stuff like that, which is nice. Instant shove? I'm sorry, but this is disgusting. Hatchet, 4-3, shove out of... I think that's a just frame shove. Let me... I mean, I don't think I could tell, really, because... 0 on block. I guess maybe I could see it from... I wonder if it takes into consideration how quickly you do the input, but I'm pretty sure that was like a just frame shove, which is really nice. He ducks at the wall, because everybody ducks at the wall. Fucks up the taunt. I almost die here for my troubles, because I tried doing down back 3, because it was off axis, and I thought he was going to do something else. And then we jab with the 2. If I... So... Fuck the 9 frame shove? No, it's fastest you could do is 3 frames. Or 3 frames? 10 frames, not 9 frames. So, I would have died if I did a normal jab, because in his Rage Drive animation, he sways back, and any hitbox to the right of him, I'm sorry, will just whiff. So if I did 1-2, the 1 would have whiffed, and I would have died. So I did 2-1.
Round 3. Fight.
I'm not worried about the pressure. He defaulted into 3+4 twice, and I just read up on it. Usually, you're supposed to do 3+4 into 4. That's a frame trap. And then here, I think we just keep it simple. We're not worried about anything, really. Whatever. We eat the mid. We eat the low. I'm not worried at this point. We giant swing him. Might have caught him pushing a button.
Round 4. Fight.
I should have gone for... I kept going for 1 breaks. I shouldn't have. Wait, was that a 2 break? No, it was a 2 break. You'll see later I do a lot of 1 breaks, and I should not have kept doing that, because that could have been real detrimental in the sets later. That was unfortunate. This was a painful round for him. He should have won the round, but he just miscalculated. He should have done something easier here for a combo, because he read it right on my throw. He should not have done that. He should have done jet upper, back 3, snake dash, 2-1. It'll put me on the wall correctly, but he did this instead, and it gave him a sidewall splat, and it just gave me the opportunity to just boom, let the wall kill him. Yeah, that was a scuffed combo on his end that cost him the game. I wasn't too worried about this set against Azeem. I've seen how he plays. I mean, I didn't study it or anything, but I was like, if he's playing Lee, I'll just play against like I would any Lee player. So I just played the game normally, and he died for it. Watch his intensity. Yeah, you'll get the run back up on him. I don't know what he thought he was doing, but it was not working. I think he just got too nervous in the neutral. He kept trying to do... This is a punish. This is a punish. He can't block after he goes into sway. I think. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's a punish. He kept trying to catch me in the neutral with something quick, and I just responded something preemptively, and it stuffed a lot of his offense. So he didn't really know what to do. So he just went for very small things, and he got blown up for it very quickly. He also didn't break giant swing. Oops. I read the slide like a mile away, because wall standing 2 is not... I don't know what he thought he was doing here. Wall standing 2 is not hitting there. This, I tried to go for down forward 4-3. I got down 4, and I was like, fuck it, we'll do wall running 3.
Round 2. Fight.
I'm really... Anytime he did down 3, I was 200% just not fucking worried. I was just vibing the entire time. So, you'll notice in this matchup, you cannot give Lee breathing room. You need to force him to do things by approaching him and making him... Like, you need to make your opponent basically start pushing buttons to put space between him and you. And when he starts doing that, you can make reads very easily. Like here, I probably could have whiff punished. Oops. With like back 3. I wasn't too sure though, because his sway does put some evasiveness into it, so I wasn't going to risk it, and I'm not too sure on... I've never tested it. But it puts me in range now to where he needs to still do something to get me off of him. And I approach, he tries mashing, he gets shoved. And then I just wash, rinse, repeat. This was unfortunate. It was supposed to be wall standing 4. I just did it way too late. I get traded for my troubles. Like, he keeps doing wall... I don't know why he kept doing wall standing 4 and down forward 4. I'm pretty sure that's an actual punish. If he does down forward 4 into stance, because I don't think you can block out from stance. This should have been the game, but he dropped the combo. And then he ends up dying for it, so I was like, alright, cool. Whatever. I eat the slide. He gets nervous here and kept doing that. This here, I was like, this is a very Lee thing to do. And I noticed he did this in another match. He would do down 4 into wall standing 3-3. It's a frame trap. If you do anything that's above 12 frames, this will hit. Wall standing 3-3 is 10. He went for wall standing 3-3. He's -2. I just do 2 jab, 2-1. And then he ducks for some reason. I don't know. He just dies. Again, not really worried about down 3. He wasn't really doing anything. Excuse me. Excuse me. He doesn't really do anything threatening with Lee, which is really nice because I didn't have to worry about shit. Sick punish on back 4. He didn't break giant swing. Yeah, he wasn't threatening a slide mix-up. He wasn't doing anything crazy. All his moves that he was trying to do were all like keep out at range 1. It was really... He played very weird. It was just a strange match. This next match I was more worried about because I wasn't too sure. Yeah, I made him switch to Feng. I wasn't too sure how this would go, but it went... I think Jamber primed me for this match because holy shit, he got ran through. He kept trying to do Feng stuff. Like he tried to... What the fuck did he try doing here? Oh, he tried doing forward 4. And I just stuff him with shove. And then he tries to do another forward 4. He gets stuffed with shove. I'm like, dog, what are you doing? Tempo, whatever. I was not worried too much about his offense. Like, he was playing so heavy in keep out, like, it was not even funny. Down forward 1 because I wasn't going to risk the alley kick. It's not guaranteed there. There were some times that he did fuck me up in some of the rounds, but it's just This was unfortunate. I didn't know that was a thing. Yeah, like here, we're establishing the neutral, and he's just immediately going into like counter hit stuff. I really was not worried about this matchup. This, I knew 220% he was going to do some shit like this, because I was like, Jamver does some shit like this. Get some plus frames. I shouldn't have thrown. I should have just ducked. I knew he was going to do this. Which made it a lot easier to clutch up. Because I was like, if he's doing shit like this, this is just typical Feng shit. We're just doing, you know, whatever. That, I was like, fuck it, we'll toss it. If he walks up, he dies for it. Damn, he blew my back out. Indeed. What up, Joey? This is a, speak of the devil, this is a Joey Fury forward 4 here. Oh! Oh! That's how King looks right now is what I'm doing right now in my chair. I cannot look. I cannot see. We are not looking at this. Footsies. That's painful. It was a really great keep out, but like, fuck. Guts. There it is again. That shit does, it does damage too. It do a lot of damage. I thought forward 4 was gonna punish, or forward 3 was gonna punish, but it did not. I was just a smidgen off. I should have just done back 2-1. This, I was not risking trying to do anything after. I figure if he does anything, he's gonna go into like a back turn throw. I can evade it with forward neutral 2. He'll go into while standing, and he'll do like while standing 1 front facing. That was just a preemptive checkmate type deal. He broke Irish Whip. Ugh, I hate that string. He got me with down forward 3. I think this is a very Feng round here, because I think he hits me with forward 4 again, and I get very sad. Ugh. I should have looked for this. He didn't show it at all the entire set though, because I can blow him up for that. I'm just trying to move, and back 1 hits. And then it just evades. Chamber, you. I know, but like. This, I knew it wasn't. So with Feng, down forward 2 into down forward 3-4. Down forward 4-3 into down forward 2-1 doesn't work. I have to do a dash up. It's inconsistent. I'm not gonna. I don't like doing that in tournament if I know it's not gonna hit. So. I just tried to do some weird Oki shit. 2-1 punish. This is guaranteed. It's a nice little setup. 4-3 whiffs. Whatever. There it is. I should have connected with. I should have confirmed it to forward 2 down 1, but I did not want to risk it if it didn't hit. And then here you just test it out. Is that why it whiffs a lot when you try versus me? What do you mean? Are you talking about back 1? What was I talking about? Oh, yes. Yeah, that's why you have to do the dash up for it to be consistent. Yeah. He's one of the rare few that you have to do the dash for it to connect. If he like, there's a certain space. If he approaches you more close, like if a move puts him closer to me, then it'll hit normally without having to dash, but that's too reliant on specifics. I'd rather just do the dash. This, we were looking at it yesterday on PhiDX's stream, and we were talking about it a little bit. He played very well, and I kept getting hit by a lot of counter hits because this was unfortunate. It's supposed to be back 1-2. My stick just rocked down back. He played really well in this first set of games. The way that he played is he played very tournament style, which is very nice. I do not see this often from him. He was playing very like fuck it, we're doing it if you don't know it type deal. An example of this is gonna be, you're gonna see a lot of demo mans after his plus frames, and that is atypical of him because he never does that. Never ever ever. He will do like down forward 4, down forward 1, and that really got me fucked up in this first set. He broke the 2, should have done, or he broke the 1, I'm sorry. This got confirmed, I got lucky there. He was also playing the neutral at a range that I was not excelling at. His backdashes were really well placed. Anytime I'd run up on him to do any type of grab mix-up, he would adjust. I don't know if you notice the slight movements here. He would backdash according to my crouch dash, just to avoid basically any mix-up. That was supposed to be shove. I should have launched that there. We punch him to death. I should have won this first set, but it's unlucky.
Round 4. Fight.
Might as well go for the launch if you're in, while setting 2-2 down 2. While setting 2-2 down 2. Oh, yeah. I do launch it later. I think it's actually in this set. Yeah, there it is. While setting 4 didn't come out. That's a rare occurrence. The input looked clean as fuck. I don't know why I didn't do that. Here, I just got too scared and did not press up. He ends up doing Demo Man again, which is again something I was not anticipating. Here, I got stupid and I should have done while setting 3 or while setting 4. Yeah, that should have been my round, but I dropped a combo and paid the price for it. I should have been looking for up forward 1 whiffs, and I was not looking for them. Later on in the other games, I will look for them, but that was not something I was always looking for. While setting 2 is actually, or side step 2 is pretty good in this matchup, I think. The Sonic Fox. Demo Man again. He was just looking for a lot of opportunities of like, I'm gonna step here, and Demo Man always catches. I get counter hit here for my troubles. This is really unfortunate because it was shove. Yeah, I should have had that game, but there were small things that I fucked up on, and he ended up taking it. And that kind of steamrolled into this next game because I was like, I don't really know what I'm doing wrong. I thought it was more a me thing. I mean, it 100% was a me thing, but the way that he was playing, I didn't recognize it until later in the sets, where I was like, oh, that's what's happening. This would he made this way too noticeable for me to not recognize it, and once he started doing this, I knew what to do. I just was too scared to implement it. Here he started getting way movement heavy. The dash ups were just he was just catching my defensive options, and I defaulted to backdash here. I don't need a backdash here. There's no reason to backdash here. Gave him opportunity to do something. He was playing on a delayed timing, which was catching my timing a lot. Here was pretty well because I was like, okay, I'll just pick them apart. We'll do basically just random sequences. We'll fuck them up for it. Keep it simple. And we do. But I just couldn't keep that up in the next, whatever, 6-7 games. Because then he starts doing his PhiDX adjustment. This was really unfortunate. Back one, he backdashes, and then he fucks me up for it. This I should have gone for the Oki, or for Burning Knuckle, but I got too scared. Noctis is one of the few members of the cast who can consistently evade Burning Knuckle because he has a weird hitbox. He's legit just one of the rare few characters that I don't know what it is about his hitbox, but I need to do like a near frame perfect adjustment on my end for Burning Knuckle to hit, and if I don't hit it, he launches me. So I just figured, fuck it, Moonsault Oki. It didn't really work out too well, but managed. Noctis isn't too... he's not big enough for this to hit, so I die for it. Usually this hits back roll on male characters, but Noctis is a twink, so... I just died for that, because I thought I held down back. I think I just tapped forward or something. I tried the pick apart method again, and then I was like, oh, I got blown up for my stupid defense. There's a lot of brainless backdashing. Hurtbox privilege, for real. That's 14, I think. I need to punish that properly next time. Full crouch down forward 1 is so fucked up. Yeah, it's 14. I need to punish that with back 2-1. He got away with just something small. And then I get counter hit. Because I tried doing crouch dash 4 after. Yeah, he went immediately into it too. Yeah, this was a... I started catching his timing on... He would do empty wall setting 2 into that, or like into 2-2. And he wouldn't finish the string. He never finished the string the entire set. And I was so afraid that he would. And I got so afraid. Like, he just didn't finish the string. I got so scared that he would counter hit me with it. And I just never got counter hit. But I didn't take advantage of the frames, and he did. So he would do something like up forward 1, and I get stuffed. Sidestep right duck tech versus 2-2. Can't you just mad delay any of the options though?
Round 1. Fight.
Like that. Here he just picks me apart because I'm playing a different game than he is. I'm not playing well at this point. So he just kind of fucks me up for a lot of things. Should have done the 1 there. He had an opposite timing on the throw breaks. I tried to get him on the wall, but the wall was too far. Again, we weren't going for an immediate We're not going for immediate timings here for some reason. Yo, Jammer, can you check with mine, please? Yo, mail? Howdy do, mail. This sucks. He caught a backdash. That was a really poor backdash, holy shit. Yeah, he fucks me up in this set. This, I think I just tried doing back Jaguar step, and I got caught mid-animation. That was really unfortunate. I was like, damn. Down 2-0. I think that's it. It's over. He started getting silly with this, and I was like, dog, what are you doing? He caught me trying to do shove. I tried dashing forward into down forward 2, my timing was off. And then I tried shoving again, I got a counter hit. It was just a very poor set of events. So he blew me up, he really blew me up in the first set. My game plan got destroyed. Or actually, I didn't really have a game plan, it was just kind of pick him apart, and he was able to defend pretty well because my pick apart strategy is not well with King, just because King's tools aren't built like that. And his character obviously is forward 1+2, standing 2, sidestep 2, down forward 4, down back 3. Just stuff like that will blow up any instance of my neutral game. So I needed to heavy adjust after that, but I didn't have to worry about it until later, so I was like, alright, I'll sit on it. We'll just play the next set. Up against the JAKEMAN. Yeah, I really turned it around. I'm glad I did, because I think this game is what set it in motion, because when I played against JAKEMAN, I was like, how come I'm not playing like this against PhiDX? I was like, what's happening here? I think the connection had a bit to do with it too, because the connection sometimes puts into a like it. You know, like if you do something, and the connection's like, nah, you didn't do that, and then you put like a smidgen of doubt into like your ability to do that thing. That's kind of what happened. Yo, what up, Reno Face? Thanks for commentating, homie. Appreciate it. But playing against JAKEMAN, our connection's well. It's a very good connection, so it's very fluid, and I was able to do a lot of the things that I normally don't do. And I was just playing very compact, so like, I was like, how come I'm not doing this against PhiDX? In case anybody's wondering, the King matchup is like 9-1, King's favor. 10-1, King's favor. So, thank you, Mr. Carnival. What up? How you doing? Thank you. Yeah, I absorbed JAKEMAN's chi, and I took him with me to the grand finals. The tech is basically, if you don't want to commit to the sidewalk left with 2-2, you can sidestep right, duck into while standing 4. It allows to make the first 2 and 2-2 whiff. Jamber, can you clip that for me? Like if you, because I want to see it, if you don't mind. Just if you could like record it on your end, because I do want to look at it, because I'm not too sure if I'm gonna be able to recreate it. I don't know. We'll see. I'll do it after the stream. The matchup against JAKEMAN is very interesting because he plays very fast-paced, but he plays too fast-paced, I think. I think if he slows it down just a little bit, he'd manage a bit well. I made minor, very minor whiffing things, and he's on it like a hawk. This first one, I was like, he's gonna, during the first part of this animation, I was like, he's gonna do something other than 1+2. He is a king player. He knows I'm a king player. He's not gonna go for 1+2. And I immediately was like, that's what he wants me to think. We're pushing 1+2. That was some mental gymnastics that I had to do for that the last like split second decision making, because I was like, ain't no way in hell I'm gonna lose to the fucking the 3-way mix up. I had to put myself into the mind of JAKEMAN. I was like, nah, he's gonna do 1 or 2. I'm a king main. He's a king main. That's the obvious thing. And I was like, it's JAKEMAN. It's 1+2. This was nice. I was not expecting him. Usually he finishes that string. I would have died for it. Sidestep alley kick. Finish it off. He played very contradictory to how he normally plays, which I think was very nice which was nice because I don't think he was expecting me to play as if that was the case, but I definitely was looking for a lot of the things that he was doing. That was unfortunate. I think he tried to go for a crouch grab and just got moonsault instead. Here I wanted the Oki with Black Bomb. Black Bomb is really well at the corner. I should have done while standing 2-2 there. I could have blundered. We both went for shove. Shove came out faster. I broke the 2. I got lucky. I need to be a bit faster with this because I can pick up with down forward 4-3 or forward 3. I was just way too late. I was like, fuck it. I'll take the the small stuff though. Here we keep it compact. Nothing too crazy. I'm not really worried about grabs because he's not going for a lot. Usually he tries to enforce a delayed crouch dash mix-up, but he wasn't doing that this set, and I'm not too sure why. Maybe, again, it was just a different... It's been a while since we played, so I'm not too sure. He might have tried to rage art there, do something crazy. Just stuff is off. His defense with 2-1. We pretty much play the same as far as tempo goes. I do like matching his tempo because he does play at a nice tempo, and it's a tempo that I can maneuver through. If he started slowing it down, I definitely would have started feeling the pressure. Because he's playing like how I do, and you can't do that against me. Like I will micromanage the shit out of this. And you'll see it a lot. But if he starts slowing it down with his crouch grabs and slowing down with the movement, it's way harder to lock him down. And knowing him, he can maneuver that much better than I can. Here I took a lot of chip for no reason. I was just getting... I don't know why I kept doing standing 3. I think it's just because my hand was on the button. I was just like... getting too antsy. I kept getting that a lot. Here, I almost get lucky. Maybe I should have finished it. I went for the 2 for the most damage. He did not break the 2. I was thinking of going for 1 here, but I was like, fuck it, I'll just get the Oki. Maybe he'll just stay on the floor or something, or I'll hit him trying to get a get-up kick. That was not the case, and did not pay off. Yeah, like his tempo was just too fast. I'm just at this point I'm just looking for chips in his offense and like trying to see where he's, you know, pausing or whatever. I'm just looking at his movement at this point. Like I'm not this whole time I'm just holding back. Like there's no reason for me to approach here, so I'd rather just watch and see what he's doing. So keeps it simple. Usually he doesn't press after, so I was happy with that, but like very rare for that to happen.
Round 3. Fight.
He got me with crouch dash muscle buster. I wasn't expecting it to hit, which is really good on his part. Whiff punish back 1. Went into the grab. We did the 1. I think I go for just Oki. Again, standing 3. I don't know why I'm doing standing 3. Could have picked up with down forward 4. I'm not going to challenge that there because I'd die for it if I do. Yeah, a lot of his offense was just getting stuffed because I was literally just watching him do everything and I didn't need to push anything. Really good breaks on the giant swings. I tried to mix him up with shining. I tried to grab him. I think I tried to do muscle buster here and it turned into ultimate tackle. Which I was like, alright, cool, whatever. But yeah. That was ballsy of him to do. I think he was just looking for a counter hit since he was whiffing at this point. He just committed to the string, punished the string, alley kick to finish him off.
Round 4. Fight.
Here he does the same thing that I do, and I was like, yeah, that's fair enough. This was a really nice whiff. That's a whiff punish. That is a whiff punish right there. If there's anything that you need to know about the King matchup, is to make him whiff down forward 2. If you make him whiff anything, you have all the time in the world to whiff punish it, and he cannot do a damn thing about it. He either commits to a string that he doesn't want to commit to, or he, you know, just holds the whiff punish. That's supposed to be shove. He whiffs the shining. His wall setting 1+2s weren't working. He did wall setting 1+2 a lot, and none of them hit because he wasn't enforcing a crouch dash grab mix up, so I wasn't worried about it. I think he just got too scared and defaulted to that because he was looking for it. If he started doing a crouch grab out of that, I would have 100%. It would have gone a lot differently. This, I'm not too sure if he intended for it to be a thing. I don't know what I did. Did I just get caught in a backdash? I did. The hop kick was bold as fuck. I'm not too sure what he thought he was doing there. He could have killed. I think he was just trying to do something simple and it did not translate well. Again, he was going for a crouch dash. It did not work in his favor because he wasn't enforcing a crouch grab mix-up. The one time he did go for it, though, I got lucky and broke it with a 1. I think that might have dissuaded him from doing it. Again, he's going for a wall setting 1+2 mix-up. Tried to do the style for the damage. Caught him in the timing. GG. On to the next set against him. I wasn't too worried against this match, though there were some doubts. So, I mean, playing against JAKEMAN, there's a lot of... Ugh, like, you get just very quick to just get fucked up.
Round one. Fight.
Here we kept it simple. We kept it really simple. I was like, I'm just gonna do the simple shit. We're not gonna do anything crazy. He tries to grab again. I got lucky on the grab. He got me with the, I thought I broke 1+2, but the game did not register the 1+2. This was unfortunate. I got counter hit grabbed. This was really unlucky. He should have just done the simple stuff. I think this is a case of just lack of turning experience. If you get a launch off this, you do not need to do anything crazy. You do back 2-1 here. 9 out of 10 times. You do not risk the forward 1 here. Because unfortunately, that cost him the game. I love and hate how fucked up that mix-up is. Because you have to guess. I mean, you don't have to, but like, if you're in that situation, if you get hit by the Jaguar Step 2, you have to push 1 or 2, because I'm going to do a grab. But on the off chance that I don't do a grab, and you push 1 or 2, you're going to get counter hit. It's really fucked up. Jakeman, if all you need to do is just... I mean, what I'm doing throughout the set is just playing back. There's little commitment. And if there is little commitment, there's little risk involved. Like, I know what... I know how fucked up I can get against him if I do whiff something. Like here, we're just keeping it safe. I'm just trying to keep the life lead here. I get sidestep 2 for my troubles. Tragic. He tried to... I'm not sure what he... Maybe he might have tried to do, like... I don't know what he did. He might have tried to do something, and it might have eaten his input. Because usually he breaks those. Counter hit, crouch dash 4. Adjust for the sidewall. Small combo. Standing 3 again. I do not know why I'm doing standing 3. That's crazy. How often that happened. I don't know why it was why I thought it was -14. This should have been my game. I should have just done 1+2 here. He would have died. Instead I do that. The 4 whiffed, which usually it doesn't, and I was kind of disappointed. This was a really great whiff punish on his end. Really great whiff punish. I was not expecting that. He's fucking... that's the one thing I love about Jakeman. His whiff punishment is insane. I will whiff the smallest thing at the wall, and he will do forward 2-1. I'll be like, I was not expecting you to react to that. I'll do something like a jab, and then he'll blow me up. Can I show a King Wave Dash tutorial after this? Yeah, I'm down. Let me get through the rest of the sets, and then I'll do it. I'll probably end the stream and then start the stream back up, just so I could get the stream VOD to put up on YouTube. But yeah, I'm down. This set, this last round was wild. I broke 1+2 there. I swear to God I did. He's crazy for that. I think if he did delayed 4, it would have killed me. His tempo was just off on mine. And then that's fucked up. That's fucked up. I've never done that before. And in my head, I was like, you know, fuck it, we'll try it. Because I know that the wall situation that I had there was not a good wall situation. I wasn't able to finish the string.
Round 1.
let me go to the last round. In this situation, he's already too slumped on low on the wall because I get a low wall splat. So you can see that right there. He's already up off the wall. If I finished the 4, it would have whiffed. It might have hit because he stayed on the floor for a bit, but it would have whiffed and I could have died for it. So I was like, fuck it, I'll just go for Oki. Thank you for the water request. So that was that match. Classic Tekken cross-up, indeed. And then we go into the final sets of the PhiDX. The PhiDX sets.
Round 1. Fight.
So, I guess to preface this set, he fucked me up in the first set. I got no games against him. He was playing the neutral very much like you should with Noctis, in my opinion anyways. I feel like that's where he's the strongest, with playing the neutral in a range 2-ish type area. You don't want to play it too up close, though you could. That's not really his strongest, though. I think he benefits from like a 1.5 to 2 range. He can play keep out very well, he can counter hit well, and a lot of the moves that counter hit are pretty quick and have a lot of range. So I was aware of this going into this next set because I was like, I can't give him the room to start to keep doing that. And prior to the sets that we did play, he was using forward movement to close up my basically defense that was just kind of mindless backdashing. And so I'd get pressured, and then I'd push a button, and then I'd get counter hit. So knowing that going into this game, I played much more aggressive, and playing against JAKEMAN really made me put myself into that drive of using my movement more. So you'll notice I won't be afraid to dash up in his face more often, and I'll backdash away less, and I'll instead approach with a move. I'm a little bit more methodical with movement in this set. Excuse me. This first game is just unfortunate. Usually I don't get hit with full crouch. I don't know if that's full crouch down forward 1+2. The shield bash. Usually I don't get hit by that, but I think this time around it just got to me. That was really unfortunate. I should have picked up on that and then would have punished him, killed him for it. Killed up Yui stacks, Bob Mafia. Bob Mafia. Damn, appreciate that, homie. Thank you, thank you. That's funny because I've been watching Shinblade's tournaments and stuff, and I love your bring the brooms out chat. I love that. Full crouch down forward 1. I thought that was his low sword attack though, or is that full crouch down forward 2? What happened in this past set? Oh, so another thing you'll notice, I'm not going for I won't be going for the down forward 2 into down forward 4-3 combo because Noctis is too inconsistent, so I'll just do the typical down forward 2 into people's elbow. You get the damage off and you still get a good amount of Oki. Here, I'm playing way more up close than I was to begin with. And I would, I did this a lot with him. I would dash, do nothing, and let him whiff something, or I would do a micro adjustment because he's trying to get a counter hit out of me, and then I'll play off of it a bit more. He did really well with looking for my grabs. I was more ashamed that he didn't punish them as hard as he should have. I think if he was doing a launcher after every flash duck, I would have died. I would have probably lost the set. That being said, he didn't, so I ran away with it. This was really unfortunate. I just pushed a button like an idiot. Here, everybody always ducks after. I don't know why. There's nothing threatening after. Yeah, no problem, Yui Stacks. Hopefully y'all have a great time this Saturday with the Arson Ladder Part 2. I won't be there, unfortunately. I wanted to, but I got plans. Real life stuff happening. Give me a second, chat.
Round 4.
Whoops. I restarted the round. Wait, no. This is the next round, isn't it? Hold up.
3. Fight.
I was afraid of him doing this more often in the neutral. He didn't do it too much, surprisingly. He would do it and it would hit, but like, it wasn't as threatening as I anticipated it to be. Yo, what up? K-Hacks. Thank you. Yeah, he wasn't doing back 2 enough to threaten that. And if he did it immediately after back 2. After a successful back 2, which is something you cannot do again. You cannot do with Noctis because of that. Which I think played a huge part in being able to succeed. I kept trying to do... I guess that's too fast. Oh no, did I backdash? I kept trying to do down 4 into crouch cancel. Yeah, I backdashed into armor to catch him doing that, and I got blown up for it. I got hit by the Rage Drive. I was so lucky it did not catch the sidewall. Otherwise, he would have done some stupid ass, crazy Noctis wall-to-wall combo, and I would have died for it. I think I died at back 2. Yeah, it's very well placed back 2.
Round 4. Fight.
I was also playing on a more immediate timing. I mean, you'll notice he's starting to get antsy because I'm not doing anything, but I'm playing in a range that he can. I can do something in that range. So if I can do something in that range, he's probably going to look for some kind of counter hit launch. And knowing that, I just kept it chill. Took the whiff punish. Wasn't doing anything crazy enough to get like super counter hit heavy. He tried to punish the string. I got lucky. He ducks at the ball. Because everybody does that for some reason.
Final round.
After Oki. I should have done the grab there, but I figured, fuck it, I'll just get the damage. I missed a whiff punish there, but I capitalized with the movement afterwards. I don't know if you guys can notice this. He whiffs. If he does anything after this, he's going to get counter hit. And if he doesn't block low, then he just gets hit. So I should have launch punished that. It is what it is. I'm not too worried still. I have a good life lead. He finished it that time. I should have back 2-1 that. He would have died. Wins ranked. Not happening today. Alley kick to chip him out a little bit. Down forward 2 to keep it safe. Street Fighter 6. We're not streaming that game. I'm not a Street Fighter 6 main. That was just the first. That was just the first game.
Get ready for the next battle. Round 1. Fight.
Same thing in this set. I'm pretty much doing the same thing that I did last set. He kind of adjusts a little bit more though. He does a lot of micro adjustments, which is really nice because he was able to do a lot of things correctly, and he matched a lot of my things with, like, the things that I was trying to do. He wasn't just letting it slide, but I was able to maneuver successfully enough to where it was blowing up his game plan. So, like, usually I'm not doing down forward 1 here, but in anticipation of a grab, he's looking for it. What the fuck is happening to his hair? What the fuck? So I'm just doing down forward 1 in the neutral, just to, you know, just to get a small, you know, blow him up for ducking a little bit. We're catching him off on immediate timings. He's playing still a little bit delayed base, but now he's starting to act immediately, so I'm not worried about, like, that whiffed grab, because I know he's playing on my tempo now. So now I can just kind of push the limit a little bit more with what I can do. So if you could see, I mean, he tried to counter hit me here. I just do a small down jab. That's interrupting his timing and forcing him to come back onto my timing. Now I don't know if you guys noticed, now he's playing way more defensive. Like, he's starting to crumble a bit more with his offense and defense. He's focusing on counter hits. He's looking for something, and I'm just taking my turn after all of these things. And more often than not, I'm benefiting out of it because, 1, he's not hitting me, and I'm not dying for it. 2, I'm able to press with an offense that I've established, and I can now start interrupting with the timing of my own. That's unfortunate. I just didn't duck a lot. So stuff like that. Yeah, aka just gotta get all the commentators in. I'm hyped for it. I'm hyped. Hey, Angel. You finished streaming? This is unfortunate. I tried to back 3. I usually don't back 3 that. I usually forward 2 on it, but I did not get the just frame. No! What the hell? What are you doing? Your people need you. Everybody's waiting. Just watching me be cool. Thanks. I appreciate it. I don't know about be cool. I'm just existing, you know, watching my games with Phi. Here you'll notice I'm down 2-0. I really don't want to give up the sets. I don't want to make this as close as I can because I know if I'm going to reset the bracket, I need to win this as quickly as possible. Otherwise, I'm going to run out of juice and we're just going to fucking lose. So, I'll start to press a bit more, and I don't want to give away my game plan too quickly because I still have another full set of 3 to play afterwards. So I'm up I think it's 1-1 now. Or is this 2-1? I think this is 1-1 now. So I don't want to give the impression of my adjustment too quickly, otherwise I basically blunder. So I'll mask it a little bit with some crouch dashes, but I won't do anything too crazy. I'm just frame checking him. I'm not doing anything crazy like crouch dash into shining, and if I do, it's because it's a read, but I'm more focused on picking apart his timing and his offense. So, I mean, you'll notice here, we're delaying our timing and our strings. We're moving up. We're not backdashing anymore. We're basically catching and adjusting to his playstyle here. That was really nice because I was expecting it. I wouldn't have done it otherwise. And I knew that even if it didn't work, I wouldn't have died for it unless he did something like a low. But none of his lows would have killed me, so. This was... We kind of do the same thing here. He's starting to buckle under the pressure, and I'm noticing he's starting to get much more reactive to things, which allows me to get more counter hit opportunities. I tried to get the wall here, but it didn't work out. It is what it is. I still get the pressure of the wall. He picks me up after with wall staying 1. It's unfortunate. Get up kick 3 saves my ass here. Oh, just kidding. I think it's the next round it saves me. Get up kick 3 damn near kills me for it. He shouldn't have forward 2'd here. I mean, if he forward 2's, I die if I get hit by it, which, whatever, I get it, but this is not a position you want to be in. You're -9, and I'm at the wall with rage. That is not the position you want to be in. I think he tried to down jab too, because he was just... You just don't want to be there. It's not a spot you want to be in. And then here, I think it's just more or less the same deal. We oppress a little bit more. We just delay our timings a little bit. We keep the pressure small. We're not going for anything crazy. I know that he's going to be looking for crouch dash grabs. So I'm starting to disrupt that timing with my crouch dash waving. Because now he's starting to jab instead of duck, which gets me to get him to push something from a crouch grab or from a crouch dash. So he's not focused on ducking a grab anymore. He's more focused on interrupting me doing something. This was MYK or somebody brought it up. It might have been Reno. I did a oh no, I think it was in the next somewhere in the next set. I do shove into back 1+2, and they're like, "Oh, that's dyslexia," and I was like, "Yeah, that's pretty much that's like me fumbling in my head the notation because that was supposed to be forward 1+2, and instead I do back 1+2." But there I did a wall carry. I didn't get the wall where I wanted it to be, which was really risky, but it paid out because I still got some Oki afterwards. He didn't mash, luckily. This next set was just unfortunate, and this is where I kind of started to get scared because I knew that if he wins, it would not be good for me at this point. Like he would be in a good standing if he kept winning afterwards. Like if he won the next one, I would have been like, it's gonna be tough. But giving up one, I wasn't too worried about. It was just kind of unfortunate. Here he's playing on more an immediate timing, which I pick up on, but I won't address it until the next set. And I should have been looking for it more, but I didn't recognize it too much in this set. So I do get blown up by a lot here. And it goes pretty quickly. We kind of pick up on it here and there, but it's not enough to win the games. And I do get hit by a lot of things this set. It's just very sloppy gameplay on my end. A lot of forward 1+2s, a lot of straight mids hitting. The lows I'm not too worried about, but everything else, it just added up too much and I died for it. This is really nice. He just fucked up the punish. I didn't want to put him in raged here because Noctis with rage is very annoying. There it is. It's supposed to be forward 1+2 and instead I did. Instead I did back 1+2 like a fool. Another thing I do want to note, I kept doing the one chain throw, which I should have swapped up at some point. All the chain grabs that he does for the break is the one, because that's the ones that I was doing. Here I go for RDC, expecting him to break the other one, because it would have done. You know, like, in your head, you're like, oh, he's expecting me to do the other one because it does less damage or whatever, but he broke RDC. I just put too much thought into it. Should have just done the one. This round goes pretty well because I started playing off his reactions and reactive stuff. Now he's kind of playing at my tempo, and he's beating me at my own tempo, but I can adjust because it's my tempo. Like, I can, if I need to shove at some point during any points of pressure, I can. If I need to down forward 2 during any points of pressure, I can. If I need to do anything evasive really quickly, I can. Noctis, not so much. He has to commit to something a little bit more scary. There, I just did not duck. Or I did duck, I think, and I just died for it. Wasn't too crazy worried about it.
Get ready for the next battle.
Hello, Hegem. Hi, Gem. Hegem. Hi, Gem. One of the two. Howdy do. Welcome, welcome. This set kind of goes pretty well. I read the I read the 2-2 here pretty well. I don't know why. I think I was just like, he's gonna default to 2-2, so I'm gonna sidewalk left, and it works out fucking perfectly. Beautiful fucking sequence in the beginning. Again, I tried to do armor after down 4. It doesn't work out, but it is what it is. Alley kick. Thanks for the follows, everybody. Appreciate it. They do not go unnoticed. Actually, let me go ahead and do that real quick. Jarvis, appreciate it. 9 Tide, warning I spam. I hope that's not a bot. Alright, here I do start to show my adjustment a bit more, because I know I need to win this set. And if I do not show it, then it could go very wrong very quickly. Okay, good to know that you're not. I don't know, sometimes you get those usernames like, I will just very blatantly bot-like, and you're like, oh shit, do I have to ban this person? What up, what up? Glad to see that you're not. So here I'll dash up a lot more than I normally do. That sucks. but I'm not too worried about it. He's looking for the crouch grabs, or any grabs in general. He does really well with fuzzing, with a flash duck. I misplaced a rage drive and backflip. What up, Conflict? Thanks for the follow. Good shit, nice ICFC yesterday, homie. Been a minute since I've seen you play. Here he starts defaulting because I think he's anticipating me to bite. We keep it simple. He goes for a counter hit and I look like I'm going to bite into it and I just back up with punish. There's no commitment here. I'm just fucking chilling. He's down 50 HP, so I do not have to worry about it. He was too slow on a whiff punish for forward 3, and I went off it.
Perfect.
Lord Conflict. SoCal. SoCal. Again, here we're enforcing. Here I'm like, okay, we need to shut him out now. Like this is, we're gonna run up with a crouch dash. We need to get him to start getting afraid and pushing buttons like this. Otherwise, I lose the set, and I just, you know, I have to play another full set against him, and I'm trying not to do that. So I'm trying not to do that to a point where I lose because of it. Not showing my game plan. I started playing a bit passive and I start getting fucked up for it, and then it kind of works out because it works out because I get the counter hit, I have rage, I can force him into a mix-up here, he takes the mid, and then he tries to up forward 1. I stuff him with forward 3, alley kick, reset. Bracket reset, bracket reset. So now I'm confident that my game plan will work. And at this point, I just do it. Making SoCal look good, indeed. It's because we are good. It's because we are good. We got 2 SoCal in the top 3. We got West Coast in the top 8. SoCal is eating. We are thriving.
Round 1. Fight.
You'll notice in this set I do a lot more shove. I think it's just because he's more willing to push now, so I know that if I get it at the right time, he dies for it. I think he kind of recognizes it too, so he'll play a bit more passive compared to how he normally does. Like here, he's backing up for no reason, and I'm literally just chilling. I'm vibing. And because he's looking for like counter hits, and he's so worried about shove and all this good stuff, he's starting to do things that he's putting himself into the pressure, and I can just play off of that. So I enforce it with my movement. This was a really fucking nice dash, or back dash. Oh, it's beautiful. You gotta give yourself props where the props are deserved. This was a hit confirm. I was so cracked out of my brain. This was just raw. I visually confirmed the shit out of this. Usually it's not possible, but I just fucking, I saw it and I was like, yep, it hit. Realistically, it's not humanly possible. That was just a Twitch reaction on me actually doing that. Give it up, Hurricane Fury. Thank you, thank you. He whiffs Rage Drive here, which is really nice. And if you don't know the punish for it, you can die for it. So I just down forward 1-2 because I know that's consistent.
Round 2. Fight.
He's jabbing to get me off the pressure, and I start reading into it. So I start doing low profile moves or shove. Stuff to just stop him from getting his jabs off. Again, he's playing more defensive. He's backing up for no reason. He gets counter hit. Nice little wall combo setup. Here I think he just kind of tossed off of these instances. Nice sequence here. He got too greedy and tried to get up kick something. Double dash because we're goated like that. Hold down back because we're not risking anything.
Round 3. Fight.
That's an instance. This is an instance where, like, he knows that's gonna hit, which really sucks because I do not pick up on that ever throughout the set. Another crouch dash grab broken. It was a one break again, and I do not change it up until like the last set. I do down back 2 out of nothing. It whiffs. He correctly whiff punishes. He takes the game. This is a very close. I really fuck up here. I'm sad because I shouldn't have. He shouldn't have pushed here. He is not plus. He is not plus. So I shoved, interrupt, rage drive, get a crouch, ground throw off. Alley kick doesn't kill, and I'm kind of upset that it didn't. I should have done a mid. Should have done a mid. I should have gone low again. It's just a bad scramble. Yo, thanks for the follow, regular size Majin. Welcome, welcome. Again, we go for a crouch grab. I keep going for the crouch grabs, and this time I notice they're hitting, or they're connecting, which I don't mind if it gets broken, because that means that's damage that he's not able... That's an opportunity where I know that he's not going to be able to get damage off, so I'm not worried about it. Crouch grab, crouch dash, Shining Wizard. I know at this point, like, I'm very confident. I'm very confident in what he's gonna do. I think at this point, I think his timing was just... I think I had too much of a read on the timing. I was like, at this range, if I'm doing back 1+2, he's either gonna do 4-4 1+2 or that. So I'll just grab him in hopes that he'll blunder the throw break. And then we punished this correctly. I was very happy that I did. It was very close to doing wall standing 2-2 instead. The hair grab was OD. Indeed, it was. What up, Grizzly? Howdy. Welcome, welcome.
Get ready for the next battle.
I don't know, man. This set is very nasty.
Round 1. Fight.
I noticed that he's jabbing on the approach, so I try to blow him up for it while staying 2-2 somewhere. Muscle Buster. Mark responded. Mark man? That's tight. That's all good, man. Hey, at least you know that he'd be available, though. I think that as long as you get that, like, you're fucking golden. Good shit, bro. That was quick. That's fine. I think as long as you get everybody involved aware, then you're chill. Yeah. I can't wait. I think he wants to stay on P1, which is very odd, because this is very unlike him to do this. I think he's doing that for the side swap, so he feels comfortable on P1. Because normally he doesn't grab. This is a very funny interaction, because we do nothing and we fucking trade. Here, I'm not going to risk anything, because I know he has Rage Drive. And yeah, I do something risky. Here, this is kind of checkmate. If he does Rage Drive or anything long range, he dies for it because I'm going to do Power Crush. I'm glad that this fucked up. Otherwise I would have died, because he could pick up with that. Demo Man was really unfortunate. I wasn't expecting it. But I get up and I do shoulder tackle, and sure enough, he runs into it.
Round 2. Fight.
All these Tekken players. Yes, sir. Yeah, at this point, his timing is just... I disrupted it too much to where he can't... He's just... The timings were just off. I fuck up a wall combo because I get too antsy, I think. I need to learn that that's not a real combo. I get too antsy and I do back Jaguar step. I get balcony broke, which is okay. He could have done a tailspin, I think, but I think the scaling was too high anyways, so I was like, alright, whatever. I catch him on a counter hit timing because I think he was anticipating a backdash, so he wanted to close the gap. I did not commit to a backdash. Down forward 2 counter hit. Whiff punish. It's one of the rare whiff punishes that I get against him because he does not whiff anything often, and if he does, I just can't pick up on it. This was really nice because if this was forward 1+2, he would have floated me, but instead he dashed up, did back 2, and he does not break the 2. I'm sorry, this was a 1 break. He does not break 1. He committed to the 2. I respect it. But damn. 2-0. I haven't even had a chance to look at the group chat, bro. Hold on, let me see. Who we got in here? Actually, I can't even look at it because I'm in streamer mode. I'll look at it after. It's all good. You going to sleep, Janver? Alright, homie. Have a good night. Here, he definitely fucked me up a lot more. I think there was just a lot of errors on my end. Very small errors. Like this. I didn't realize how far away from the wall I was. Usually that converts to the wall. I think it's because Noctis is a little bit more small than the cast that he didn't reach the wall. And then I end up just dying because I get antsy with back, or I get antsy with forward 1. I didn't think he had the frames to do anything after this. I thought he would still have too much recovery. Not that I could counter hit him out of it. That would have been a crazy conversion, but did not work out in his favor. Dash giant swing to finish him off. Yeah, Noctis's recovery is pretty good. There's no... Cannot trust it. Here I'm playing very patient, and this game should have been 3-0, I think. But there are a lot of things that I just was not looking for. I got too antsy, or I just wasn't taking advantage of my frames. He had a really nice low parry on the down back 3. I wasn't anticipating at all. Should have launched that, or at least forward 2-1'd it, or back 3'd. This would have been a very different game if I did that. Back 1. Oh, the patience. This is just poor planning on my end. I did not look at the time. My dumb ass was like, yeah, we'll try to punish it. I should have just let the time run out. It would have been I would have been up 2-0.
Round 3.
And then I just get really fucking antsy. Yeah, that was a me moment. And then here, I just start getting real dumb with the things that I'm doing. And I recognize it. I'm glad I recognize it. Because I was like, damn, what am I doing? I do make a considerable comeback, all things considered. I just, under my jab. Here, I'm kind of upset because I had the right... I knew what I needed to do here. And I didn't do it. After this, I should have done down forward too. I had it primed. You could see the down forward. And I did rage drive instead. Same thing here. He's doing 2-2. Should have done down forward 2. And I just did not do anything. If I counter hit him, it would have brought me up around. What a big felino. Welcome, welcome. This, I just tried to move after, and you can't do that. Cannot do that. And that was a big my bad on my part. And then I get demo manned. And then I get down 1+2. And I was like, okay, I'm okay with that. Like, the loss was pretty considerable. And then this last match, I went player 1 on accident. I just got really antsy and I accidentally went I went P1 and I was like oh shit. I was like, I hope this doesn't like affect anything. Yeah, the clean hit range really fucks up any sidesteps, sidewalks. So if you read it, you know. What up, Jack Fro? Welcome, welcome. For the most part, this game goes as expected, though. I think I clean up. I should have launch punished this. My dumbass was like, yeah, while sending 2 to it. He wasn't ducking the crouch dash. He ducked there. He didn't duck. He did duck there, I'm sorry. Whatever. We're chilling right here. There's no commitments. He did not see the crouch grab. I tried to get him off the wall, but I should have jabbed instead. Instead, I did down forward 4-3. Noctis is too small. Let's fuck him up. Game 1. Secured. I'm like, alright, this should be fine. We're chilling. That was unfortunate. That was supposed to be shove. Here, I let him pressure because, again, realistically, there's nothing that he can do that can really fuck me up. And, I mean, I don't need to do anything here. He needs to chill out on his life lead. Like, he's got a considerable life lead here, and he's still trying to... Like, this is understandable because you want to keep the wall pressure. This right here, though... I think he's doing a little too much. My back's to the wall. There's, like, I think at this point, yeah, he's starting to realize, like, oh shit. Like, you're still trying to counter hit, though. I don't think counter hit's the play there. I have low HP. You do something that will consistently hit. My defense turns up. His defense kind of crumbles. And here is the one and only time I do the 2 against him. For both instances. That is the first crouch grab 2 that I hit in the past, like, fucking 5 games. Where it really mattered. So I'm hyped for it. I'm happy for it. Here, I noticed that he's playing too far off on his spacing. Like, a lot of this stuff is just... He's anticipating the wrong kind of thing at the wrong time. Down back 3s are hitting, but I'm not worried about the lows at this point. He runs into giant swing. It's just really unfortunate. Delayed crouch dash 3. I wanted to giant swing here. It didn't work though. And then we dash giant swing. His friends are talking shit to him in the background. That's tough. Home field advantage too. And that was it. That was the run. It was a really close set against Phi, and like these sets were just super super close. He played really well. He played really well. Overall, though, I think I also played considerably better than I usually do. Usually, I'll bring that out, like that kind of playstyle in tournaments, like actual tournaments. Online, it's a little bit different because you don't get the luxury of having the person next to you and playing against them and having consistent, you know, a consistent environment. But all things considered, I did play very tournament like, so I'm happy with my performance. There's some things that I could really brush up on, but yeah.